Your audio cut out for a second, but that's froze. Too Good to Go is where local restaurant, grocery stores put together random bags of food each day and sell it super discounted. Our city finally joined in, but only with Whole Foods. For $6.99, you can get baked goods, or for $9.99, you can get a bag of prepared foods like sandwiches and stuff. Oh, why are we not going to see that? To do that? $10. I was not ready for that finale. Dude, I've asked chat if anyone has seen the finale of The Boys and nobody answered, so I want to talk about it, but I don't know if I can. Talk about it? Give a spoiler. Okay, spoiler alert. Yo! When Butcher walked in and looked all normal, I knew. I'm like, yo, why are his eyes not bloodshot? What's going on with this? I don't want them spoilers. This is like the 7th time I have asked about The Boys since I've been live in an hour. I have been asking. Bro, where the fuck is Maeve? Where the fuck is A-Trade? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. There am I. I legit almost cried. I had tears in my eyes when Kimiko was screaming. Dude, we get it, you vape. Same energy Vader? Not even close. Kimiko's was way sadder. Way sadder. She hadn't spoken since she was a child? God damn. This shit broke my heart. Starlight getting her powers back was sick. Finally. I thought it was funny that MM got apprehended by Sausage. He's got a big dick. Trying to think. The episode is pretty crazy. I called Soldier Boy. Yep. I called one major event from the last 4 episodes. Called Soldier Boy. I called Kessler being in his head. Called A-Train leaving. I thought when they whispered in Frenchie's ear he was going to kill himself. So did I. Yep. I thought that's exactly what was going to happen. You know they have to bring in Bloody Mary for season 5. Yup. They're 100% gonna bring her in. And the girl that can shrink and grow super big. They're bringing in both of them. Ashley taking Temp V. That was fucking weird. Whatever happened to her. I hate the Deep. I love Chase Crawford. Absolute legend. Even better in Gossip Girl if you haven't seen it. But man, I hate his character so much. Black Noir is also really annoying. Murder Boner. Yeah, that entire episode was nuts. Butcher was rough. Butcher... Where's Ryan? Yeah. Yup. It's a good question. Doesn't matter now. He's gonna... Butcher... I think Butcher's gonna kill Ryan. And then, that'll be like the snapping point of him going back to his normal self, and then he'll kill himself. Or Homelander will kill Butcher, and then Ryan will kill Homelander. Can you pull up a clip on YouTube real quick? Yeah, what's the clip? Just text me. Every time someone tells Ryan they love him, they get got. Yep. Computer's not super hot. I don't know what the problem is. Witches. Hang on. Witches movie transformation. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's similar. Gru looking ass. I didn't think that Butcher was gonna do it. I thought someone was gonna stop. I thought Frenchie was gonna shoot him. Infect him. I'm like, they'll stop it, right? They have to. They don't have to do a goddamn thing, apparently. Surprised they brought Sydney back. Sydney. Who? From the mental asylum in season 2? I don't know who you're talking about, bro. Don't. It's suicide. Oh my god. You want to know probably my favorite, like... My favorite part from the entire episode is probably when Huey says, like, why can't we just be normal and fight this as humans, right? And he's like, I remember the sight of blood used to make me faint. He was like, and now, he's like, it doesn't even faze me. And then as soon as he's covered in blood again, nothing happens. He just stands there, he's just like, fuck. The girl that does the face-off with Starlight at the end? Oh! Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. I thought that was some girl from Gen B that I just didn't remember or recognize. Yeah. I think, actually, You know what part of the entire episode made me, like, essentially, like, cringe up and, like, kind of, like, I don't know, not scared necessarily, but, like, the entire time Homelander's talking to Ryan, and he's like, come here now. I was like, bro, like, they're gonna start lasering each other. Give this man an Emmy. He's 100% winning. Actually, he's not. He's not 100% winning. He's not gonna win Best Actor. He's not gonna win Best Supporting Actor. I don't know if you guys heard the news, but Fallout is nominated for 17 Emmys. All for every category. And Walton Goggins is taking that shit as the ghoul. I promise you. Promise you. You don't know how? What do you mean? Did you see it? Thought the Fallout show was trash? You didn't even finish the first episode. Don't say you did. No, you didn't. Exactly, because it was boring. Alright, well, when it sweeps, then you'll watch it. And then you're going to go, oh, it's actually pretty good. The first, mid, and ending? Well, Ace, I don't know what you're talking about. To be fair, I don't like Fallout or Bethesda. No, you just don't like anything video game related to film at all. Except you're a fucking weeb, so you loved Edge Runners and Arcane. But, like, you didn't like Uncharted. Doesn't make any sense. Wow, it's almost like chat is super delayed. I thought it was real good. I mean, it's good enough that it got renewed to Season 3 already. I haven't even seen it. Ace, you didn't give context. So I don't know what you're talking about. I know you don't care about spoilers, so I don't know if you're talking about The Boys or if you're talking about Fallout. I've heard terrible things about the Mario movie. Same. I heard that it's like for kids, by kids. You're the one who gave context? Alright, I'm not. I have no idea why Okay. We were talking about Fallout. We're also talking about The Boys! The Boys isn't nominated for anything? No. Sean, when are you going to learn that Blood and Gore doesn't get nominated unless it has George R.R. Martin's name in it? House of the Dragon, which apparently this season, they were like, oh, season 2 is going to be a banger after banger, and all I've heard is that it's the most boring shit to date. Like, it's as boring as season 1. So I don't know. But somehow Matt Smith will take something. I hope. Really hope. I feel like Fallout, The Boys are going to face off like God of War and Elden Ring. Nah. I think they're up. God of War and Elden Ring show can go to hell. See, I'm just right on the money every time. The Boys isn't nominated for anything. Damn. Literally nothing. That's crazy.
They didn't like how I tucked him in
Fallout trash next. Halo's canceled trash. You know what else got canceled in its trash? The Horizon show. Yeah. You know what show is still going strong because people actually like it? The Last of Us. Damn, crazy how that happens. The Bear has like 16 nominations. That's not surprising. I threw a party when Horizon got canceled. I was like, oh, finally. Feels good. Tell me one good video game show. I could give you 17 reasons of why Fallout's a good video game show. But they won't be my reasons. They're from, like, the director of, like, television people, if that's okay. Give me Horizon 3? No. I hope not. Horizon doesn't need a third game. It's alright, Sean. You can be as booty tickled as you want to be. We all know when the God of War and Ghost of Tsushima show come out, you're going to watch both of them. And you're like, here at Sony, we decided to fucking make it as good as we can. Fucking idiot. Promise you. Promise you. You don't care you played the game? You didn't play The Last of Us, so why don't you care about the TV show? It's just a walking contradiction and hypocrisy. I don't understand. I don't understand. Make it make sense.
Go on, Kalia. Unleash your power. Just like back in the Sanctum.
You're the evil one, she's the good one.
If you say so.
I did play Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2. You did not play Part 2.
Something's wrong.
Wow, you really suck at this.
Pull back.
I can't.
Hold on. Let me help. There. How did you do that?
Practice. I trained to control my powers after I left my vault.
Yay! Great. Where's the elf? No, those people got locked in a... Is this Skyrim? No. So essentially you were sent out...
I'm over here. Stick.
You were sent out to find these Daedric weapons of mass destruction. Yeah, it turns out they were just people. Just normal people. Doing normal people things. Like, you walk in on them and the girl's painting and the guy's juggling. Looks like a Skyrim town? Nope. Not even close to Skyrim. I'm as far away from Skyrim as you could be, actually. You know what I'd love a show, but they'll never do? The Evil Within. Yeah, Tango got shut down, so they'll never do that. I thought Skyrim was its own world? No. What? Are you serious? What is Skyrim? It's a continent. Or country. In the world of Tamriel.
All I ask.
It's right
Open mind.
here.
That's a Dremora.
Sombrin, what's going on here?
Interesting.
Oh, she's evil, but she's not evil.
Easy, everyone. This is Zaina. She can help us. Mercenary, why don't you speak to her?
Way ahead of you.
No.
I am so happy I get to skip Deadlands. Holy shit.
Can you believe it, Kalia? We're going to be great heroes.
What's heroic about being consumed by our own power?
Oh, it knows the name of the game. 2011 Game of the Year. Ace is baiting. How's Ace baiting?
So our own powers don't kill us first.
Let's find these.
Why do Ace and Sean always fight? Because Ace is set in his ways like an 80-year-old man, and Sean has to be right about everything. I'm confused on why it's so popular. Alright, I'll put it to you this way. Actually, how do I put this? Okay, so like, to a lot of people, Skyrim is like the pinnacle of RPGs, because at the time, Ace, this is why it's important. I'm confused as to why it's so popular. At the time, no other game or RPG had done on the scale what that game had done. And then following up behind it is a lot of people's favorite game of all time still to this day, which is Far Cry 3. Because Far Cry 3 was doing a ton of shit for first-person shooters that other companies just hadn't done. It also had a super good villain, really good gunplay, phenomenal DLC, great soundtrack. Both games, actually, right? What's crazy is that if you were to actually sit down and play Skyrim, you could easily do everything in that game and save the main story for last and easily clock like 1,000 hours. And then they put DLC out. So at the time, like, and to a lot of people to this day, the biggest thing is like, so before Skyrim existed, no one really had like an RPG baseline, which was really weird to me. The baseline became Skyrim. Now the baseline's Elden Ring. So like when people come in and they're like, I need a good RPG, I'm like, okay, well, do you want like a Japanese RPG or do you want like a modern RPG? And they're like, I don't know. I'm like, all right, so do you want Final Fantasy 16 or do you want Elden Ring? Because they're both RPGs, but they're both super different. I can't recommend like Final Fantasy Rebirth because it's a part 2. A lot of people aren't going to want to play 1 to play 2. It's just how it is. But yeah, it was that, like, it's like how to a lot of people to this day, MW2 and Black Ops 2 are the greatest Call of Duties ever made. Because, again, at the time, it was the best guns, the best maps, Xbox Live lobbies were sick. Ain't nobody played that shit on PS3. That's just how it was. And people are still chasing that high, you know what I mean? Never played during that time, so I didn't get that hype. Yeah, that's just all it was. Is that at the time, it was companies doing shit without you were actually getting full games and full products for your money. Is how that breaks down. Come back when you actually finish a single player game. Yeah, Ace beat Cyberpunk like 2,000 times, and he finished Control. AC Brotherhood gave us bases towers. That's unfortunate. Ace was still a baby then. Be that as it may. What the fuck am I hearing? God damn it. Anyway. No, fighting games are the same way. Fighting games are the same exact way. Like, there's a lot of people out there who are like, oh, Street Fighter Third Strike is the greatest fighting game of all time. I wasn't around when that shit was there. So I don't give a fuck. But to a lot of people, Third Strike is the greatest fighting game ever made. But to me, like if I had to definitively gun to my head pick one, I'm saying Tekken 3. But that's what I grew up playing. I grew up playing Tekken 3. Tekken 4 came out, it was trash. New Street Fighter came out, it was trash. Mortal Kombat 4 came out on the N64, it was trash. There just wasn't, like Tekken was just it. Skyrim was just it. Trying to think if I don't think there's any other games, honestly, that had been that big and influential, though, besides, like, BO3 is the best COD for me. Right, but, like, that's what you like, grew up playing, right? So, I would say, like, Mario 64. Mario 64, Tekken 3. Skyrim, Far Cry. I don't think Ocarina of Time is, like, a definitive... I don't think it's a defining game. Z-targeting used to this day. I'll say like RE1 and Silent Hill 1. Had way more fun playing BO3 compared to BO2. Yeah, but by the time you got to BO2, it was probably filled with hacks and shit. Playing it, and I didn't even really play Black Ops 2 in its prime, necessarily. I showed up during Map Pack 3, so the game was like halfway gone when I showed up. I played a lot of zombies, and then just shit ton of multiplayer. All jetpack games took more skill. Not all of them. No. Black Ops 3 did. Infinite Warfare did. Advanced Warfare was easy. And Black Ops 4 was like a mix of the three, so it was also easy. World War II fucking sucked. That was trash. TTK was way, way, way fucking overtuned and then unbalanced and then sucked. Yeah, the jetpack CODs are hard. 100%. 100%. But I dropped the Call of Duty games for Titanfall. So, and then I went back to COD when Titanfall started falling apart. Then I went back to Battlefield, and then Battlefield started falling apart. And then I went back to COD, and then I went to Valorant, and now I'm going back to COD with Black Ops 6. I saw they're adding WWE and cel-shaded skins to MW3. What an absolute joke the franchise has become. Bro. Again, I say, the amount of DMs I had on Instagram and Twitter when that shit got announced, not because of Rey Mysterio or Cody Rhodes, even though he's behind me. Everybody was like, hey, Dro. I'm like, uh-huh. Like, you play COD? I'm like, don't say it. They're like, Rhea Ripley. I'm like, God damn it. They're like, she's here! Like, great. I'm letting this XP boost run out, and then I'm going to go get a drink, because I want to see the 100% versus the 150%. Because if it's 100%, I can just fish and then make XP bonuses for when this XP boost runs out. I'm going to buy Cody. Yeah, Leaf, who does not play COD, is buying Cody Rhodes. Adrenaline in my soul. Oh my god, it's Cody Rhodes. Meeting time, blah. Oh, okay. All right, chat. I'm gonna go grab some Kool-Aid. But I'll be right back. Then we're gonna speed run Blackwood. That's my plan. I just want to get the fuck out of this expansion, get my companion, and go to Necrom. Jesus Christ! Hi, Isle. My bad. We'll get there. I'm back, and no, it's not the purple Kool-Aid. It is Tropical Punch. It's very good. Oh. How many cups of sugar? 1. The fuck? If anyone's doing more than that, they need to be stopped. The hell?
What if Xyna only wants to use us for our power, Destron?
Dude, there's no way you do more than 1 cup of sugar, right?
She needs allies, and we're as powerful as they come.
I've read the stories. Pacts with Daedra never turn out well.
I'll protect you, Kalia. You have my word.
Silly little brother. I'm the one who protects you.
You're barely older, only by a moment.
Like 250 grams? Is that the conversion? Two to 3 cups? Good God.
Two slivers of the Deadlands, one for each of us. Mission accomplished.
I fear it just gets more difficult from here.
You worry about everything. Let's go meet Sombra.
We used a mug to put sugar in? That's insane. That's insane. I've never done more than a cup. That's insane, bro. That's insane. I want to see someone actually make a pitcher of Kool-Aid with 2 to 3 cups of sugar, take a drink out of a cup and not make a face. Like, that's insane. That southern seasoning. Huh, that just sounds painful, bro.
Destron, stop! This is serious.
Relax, Kalia. We're on an adventure.
Destron, be serious. Our own powers could destroy us.
That won't happen. I won't let
Why that face? I don't know what that
Might not be
is.
up to you.
Kalia.
I don't know what that is over there. And no, I'm not trying it. That's insane. No, thank you. I'm good. Listen, we all gotta die someday, and I'm not trying to accelerate that process. Send me some Kool-Aid. Do they not? You don't have Kool-Aid in Australia? Don't you guys have a store where they sell, like, American products? Cool, no loot. Appreciate that. You put a bit in a cup and add water, but it's a liquid, not a powder. Concentrated form to be mixed with water for consumption. Many cordials are mixed with 4 parts water to be consumed, although some products are more concentrated and require greater dilution. So what if you just pour all of that in your mouth with the water?
All right, just like we discussed, focus on the slivers of deadlands.
It's working.
I've never traveled by portal before.
You will die.
Inside. Follow when you're ready, friend.
Allegiances.
That must be the first obelisk.
Prepare. Happening.
There really needs to be a, oh, you did this shit on console? Allow us to have you skip it option.
Full and exhausted.
The zombies want to watch Peacemaker?
Your Majesty, welcome. The babes are healthy and strong.
As commanded, my
Are you thinking of House of Pain by Faster Pussycat?
As Mehrunes Dagon commanded, so it has been done.
Our parents
This shit?
and the High Priest? I don't understand.
I wish all games had that. Yeah. Like you pass a quiz and then you can just just skip everything. Of course, you cannot mount in this location. Leaf, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Out of every superhero, every piece of superhero content I've ever seen, that's like super emotional. The scene where this song plays in Peacemaker is #1. Besides like Iron Man and all that shit in Avengers. This shit's up there for me.
It's starting.
time for the final ritual.
Well done.
My
It's so good. You ready for the PS5 Pro reveal? When is that?
O Mehrunes Dagon, Prince of ambition and destruction, imbue these infants with your power. Let it ripen and grow within these vessels until the appointed time.
As Dagon wills
Let
it.
it be done.
Our parents were sacrificed to Mehrunes Dagon? Why?
No, there's no one home in my house of pain.
Watch out!
Watch out, I'm the one who started attacking him, fool. It's a mighty fine tornado you got there. Rumors say September at Tokyo Game Show. That was my guess for the Resident Evil announcement at Tokyo Game Show. I just know this motherfucker's gonna give me problems.
You're unstoppable.
Dude, what a waste of money.
That portal opened on its own. Suppose we should inside.
This must be the day you learn you are destined to fail. How long ago was it? When I crushed you and claimed the ambitions for myself. You said...
Us up there?
Mercenary, time to go. Through the portal.
I'm gonna snag a PS5 when it's cheap. They're pretty cheap right now. I could get you a good deal.
He had us displayed
Oh, that's funny.
We saw our future. We're doomed.
Snap out of it. What you saw was just
Undacious, but
one
you...
possible
I don't...
ability. Nothing is set in stone.
Mortal who bore witness for the twin ambitions, let us speak. We can fight. We must begin the ritual at once. This way.
Stay close, friend. I'll feel better knowing you're nearby. What's happening? What's going on?
Zaina, what are you doing?
Helping you fulfill your purpose. Your ambitions. You belong
Oh no,
to
the
make
Daedra who
them
said
take
she'd help us betrayed us? Oh no.
What happened? No! Zaina! Damn it! The skull is in the treasure. Zaina did the skull.
No, my plan for my plan for 24 or 25 rather is to see what comes out, and then if there isn't anything good in 25, I'm selling my PS5 because we have to. Like, my wife has one, so if I want to play any exclusives, I can just borrow it, hook it up, and then when I'm done, put it back. And then I would just take that money and get a 3080 Ti. Sell my 3070, sell my PS5, get a 3080 Ti. Maybe keep the 3070 and build a stream PC? I don't know. I still have a 1660 Super lying around. 3090? Nah, I don't need all that. And the 3080 Ti is better than the 3090. You gotta remember, I don't just use my shit for video games. I need that NVENC coder to be the best it's ever been. And it's the 3080 Ti is a better upgrade, but as far as like using Vegas Pro and shit like that, I have to have a good video card to render all that shit. If you don't, you're gonna be sitting there for days. Yep. I think I have a normal 3080. Biggest waste of money I've ever spent. Bro, the biggest waste of money I ever spent was on a PS5. Not even bullshitting either. How dare you? It's true. There has been one game I have played on PS5 where I said, wow, this really feels, looks, and sounds like a next-gen title, and it was Demon's Souls. Everything else I could have played on PS4 Pro. Just throwing that out there. Or on PC, for that matter. Like, in retrospect, 6 years later, PS5 was a huge waste of money. Low-key, new gen was a letdown. Bro, explain to me why we're 6 years later, we're just now getting stuff for current gen, right? Right? Like, college football is only for current gen. Yeah, they won't stop supporting old gen. It's ridiculous. That's why, like, Ace, I know I've told you this, but I don't think I've told anybody else. When the PlayStation 6 comes out, I'm not upgrading. No. Nope. There's no point. There's no, if I still have my PS5, there's no point, right? Like, I just, doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense to. The biggest waste is the Xbox Series. Dude, Xbox hasn't been relevant since the Xbox One. PS5 is really just PS4 Pro version 2.0 60 FPS is the standard. It's not the standard though. Gotham Knights, PS4 games, PS5 games for sure. Meanwhile, I'll be here with my PS5 Pro. That's a huge waste of money. Xbox One was never relevant. I wouldn't say that. There were still exclusives for Xbox that made a shit ton of money. There are only a handful of 30 FPS games. Yeah, well, we live in the times where there shouldn't be any. One is unacceptable. Period. There's absolutely no reason, right? I don't know if you guys see this. I have an FPS counter on the bottom left, 100 FPS, consistent. Yeah, can't do that on PlayStation. Especially when they keep shoving down our throats how powerful systems they are. Yeah, dude. See, this is another thing, right? Is by the time the PS5 Pro and Project Autumn from Xbox hit the shelves, the 50 series is already going to be out. That comes out this holiday. And that just solidifies it even more of why I want a 3080 Ti. Plain and simple. It's like, man, you guys are so fast and so aggressive to put out this hardware, right? It's so crazy to me. It makes no sense. It's like they make the hardware, they build it, and then they go, look how powerful it is. And then the developers are like, okay, well, we need a dev kit to build a game on that. And they're like, nah, you could use the old one. Like, I was talking to Marty and Sylvia at work, right? Did you guys know Demon's Souls was built in the Unreal Engine 5 and with Dolby Atmos 7.0? That's why it feels like a next-gen game, but they weren't ready to reveal that, so they were told to port it backwards, but it kept its fidelity. Yeah. You can go watch the Blue Point documentary on all this, by the way, or I'll just link it in chat. And then the Matrix demo happened, and they were like, oh, Unreal 5 is here. No, it's already been here. It was there. But because these developers couldn't keep up, and they blamed it all on COVID, of course, right? They blamed it all on COVID. But because these devs couldn't keep up, they were like, well, you're just going to stick with the norm. If games are 4K 60, you don't really need anything more. Right. Nobody's using 4K, let's be real. Yep. Isn't it funny that like 2 months ago, I was talking about how PlayStation boxes said they support 8K, and then Sony got sued by the FTC 2 weeks ago, and now the boxes don't say that at all? Yeah, you can go look it up. Just go to Target, Best Buy, Walmart. Just go look. It doesn't say 8K anymore. That's what happens when you get hit with a false advertisement claim from the fucking government. If a console gets 4K 60, there's no point, better specs. Yeah, well, dude. You have to understand, 60 is good, but you want ideally like 75 to 100. Because then if it drops, you're not going to notice a difference. Whereas if you're sitting at 60 and it drops to 45, 30, you're going to notice a difference. That is one thing I love about PC, is when this game stutters, it stutters to 60 and I don't notice a difference. I notice it in the bottom left. But that's it. Gross. I wish I could capture you, but I can't. That's why I played Elden Ring PS4 version and PS5, so I don't lose frames. I guess. That is technically strats. I don't know. PS5's not worth the money. It sucks. It is, if it's what you can afford and it's what you got, it's great. But if you're any type of content creator and you want the best of the best specs around, and you're somebody who builds everything around gaming and social media shit, basically, yeah, I'm describing myself. PC's just better. It's the way to go. As if you want to play games at PS4 Pro 30 FPS? When did I say that? PS5 is the best console? It is the best console. It's just not worth an upgrade.
I can feel the residual energy. Hold the skull toward me, please. While my power finishes recharging.
Oh yeah, Ace. Sean got mad that he had to install a driver to use his controller.
I'm ready.
But he just didn't have it set up correctly. Yeah, system update. That's all it is. Super simple. Plug and play. Update controller? Yep.
We have to stop Zyna. Attack! She's doing something to the twins.
You're too late. Lord Dagon will reward me for securing the twins.
You deal with Zyna.
Honestly, Ace has a point.
The ambitions belong to Lord Dagon. Their power is for him alone.
Oh no, Daedroth. Whatever will I do? Want to play games? I don't want to work when I'm home. What are you talking about? Everything that I play on PC is plug and play. I don't have to Google which DLL file to download or whatever to fix some dumb error. What are you talking about? What? Dude, I don't even know what a DLL file is. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've ever needed to know. You couldn't play RE5 on Steam without downloading a DLL since they turned off Windows Live or whatever? Bro, who gives a shit? shit about RE5. What? Terrible experience. That's because the game is terrible. The only time I'll ever say it's not terrible is if Pred's in here, because that's his favorite game of all time. Oh god, this is a raid challenge. Fuck! Shit. Why does that cost stamina? Oh my god, we die here. Really?
You're too late. Lord Dagon will reward me for securing the twins.
She was going to sacrifice us to Mehrunes Dagon.
Sombrin, how could you bring us to this monster?
Yeah.
She wasn't like this. I didn't know.
Destron, help me open a portal.
You lie like a
Like
rug.
Sombrin showed us on the hilltop.
Here's a hint. They're all evil.
This wasn't how it was supposed to turn out. Come on.
Bro, who's this Let's, man? You're looking fucked up. The hell?
Whatever Xina did. I'm sorry. I had no idea Xina meant to betray us.
She wanted to kill us, Sombrin. An apology isn't going to cut it.
Destron, Xina
It's a good
betrayed
point.
Sombrin.
He has every right to be mad.
She was stupid enough to trust her.
Gideon. No. Eileen, they are.
What did you...
Follow someone else, please. The Order of the Waking Flame has an army. They're marching on Gideon.
Cultists. The Blackfin Legion will give them what for.
I thought you said soldiers were
2 more quests. This one and then one more, thank God. I'm almost free! I'm almost free, chat.
Those waking flame cultists. I hear they plan to attack Gideon next.
Whatever for? Gideon is barely civilized.
How should I know? Do I look like a dangerous cultist?
Dr. Feelgood. What the fuck? What the hell? That's... Dude, this DLC is so buggy. There's no one like you.
Like,
Brigandines, take your positions! The enemy could arrive at any time!
Newer DLC or older? This one's... Oh shit, 3 years old actually. Holy shit. Yeah, it's real buggy though. But we're almost caught up. We're so close to being caught up.
Any sign of Vandasia's forces, Captain Rian?
I just received word. The waking
I gotta finish this one, and then High Isle, and I never played Necrom, so I'm super excited for that, and Goldro just came out, like, a month ago, so I'm about to be, like, caught up, like, super proper.
Brigandine archers, support the mercenary! Portals, cut down the cultists! Give the order and we'll release a boat. We're about to loose. Lead the enemy to our target.
Leaf, what are you up to? What you doing? When does the Overwatch character come out, by the way?
Arrows away!
Next season. Oh yeah, it did say that in season 12. Or whatever the hell. Oh no, big scary demon. Bruzactor. Look at him, he looks scary. He's big and scary. Realize what you had. And my mind goes back to a girl I met. Fire. Don't let go.
You might need a little help in here.
Hold the courtyard, Lieutenant. Mercenary, go check on the ambitions.
Put your fullest ambitions to rest.
Oh, good, you're here. A little help, please. There are more of these abominations on the balcony.
Leaf, I can't decide on what statue I want. I looked again today and I'm just like, God damn it. I like the girl, it's pretty. She has all those blue tattoos on her, she looks cool as fuck. Oh. Oh.
Acorns! I lost track of Sombrin and the twins. They ran west.
Mmm.